Gun violence outside city high schools is a big problem and a topic of discussion. And now a mother in Portland is taking matters into her own hands.
She's launched a petition to reinstate school resource officers. Fox 12's Paulina Aguilar spoke with the mother to find out how that petition is being received.
The petition has nearly 700 signatures in favor of bringing SROs back on campus. But a student representative says SROs are not the solution they're looking for. Kristen Downs has 4 children who attend PPS schools. In January, there was a shooting at Franklin High School that left 1 boy injured. That's when Downs created a petition.
I decided enough is enough. We needed to start a petition so that PPS could hear from the voices of parents and community members and teachers and students who have been silenced and haven't been talked to about this school safety issue.
It reads in part, quote, "A trained daily security presence along with existing supports would act as a criminal deterrent while keeping our community safe from gun violence and illicit drugs." The petition also says removing SROs was a mistake and has 681 signatures from students, staff, parents, and neighbors. Downs says her child remembers having SROs on campus.
I would feel tremendously more secure. I joked with kids, had lunchtime conversations with kids, attended PIL games, concerts, and events. These are positive forces in our school community.
But student school board representative and senior at Cleveland High School, Byron E. McMahon, says SROs are not the answer and can have a negative impact on the learning environment.
Bringing in a police officer is going to cause uncertainty or uncomfortable feelings for students that are sort of in the building already. And then I also think, how will it make students feel regarding their learning?
Since October 2022, there have been 4 shooting incidents near school buildings, injuring 3 students in total. And McMahon says students have made the effort to return to school.
And I think it really speaks to the resilience of our student body in the fact that students are able to come back, continue learning, many times even 2 days after an incident has occurred. They just want to feel like things are going back to normal and that they're in an environment that they know and that they care about.
But Downs feels schools need more protection.
Can you put a price on human life and safety? I, for one, have had students sign this petition who would feel safer.
PPS tells me that they've been discussing the issue for a while and that they remain open-minded. There are multiple things to consider and are investigating all options. Reporting in Southwest Portland, Paulina Aguilar, Fox 12 Oregon.